This is another of my bundt cakes made without eggs, milk, or butter. A perfect dessert for any occasion. It works well for Thanksgiving as well as Christmas with all the seasonal spices. To make this pumpkin gingerbread bundt cake, you will need 3 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda. For your spices, you will need 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. For your liquids, you will need 1/2 cup of molasses, 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3/4 of a cup of hot water, and 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar. Start by preheating your oven to 375 degrees. And to get started, you want to just add all of your dry ingredients into a mixing bowl. 3 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, your salt, and your baking soda. And using a wire whisk, just whisk this all together. And now add all your spices, your cloves, your cinnamon, and your ginger. And mix well. Your next step into the same bowl is to add all your wet ingredients. 3/4 of a cup of oil, your vanilla, your pumpkin, your molasses, kind of stir it around. Now we'll add our 3/4 of a cup of warm to hot water. Everything except for the vinegar in this bowl. Mix it until it all comes together into a nice batter. Your prepared bundt pan on a cookie sheet and your beautiful batter with our last addition, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. You're going to mix this well, and you'll start to see it bubble and foam and change because of the chemistry that's taking place. This is, once again, the vinegar is your leavening ingredient for this particular recipe. You want to move quickly, and now just pour it directly into your bundt pan. Just pour the entire mixture into your bundt pan. Your bundt pan will go into your preheated 375-degree oven for probably about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. It will depend entirely on your oven. While our cake is baking, I'm going to make our glaze. I'm starting with about a cup of powdered sugar, to which I'm adding a mixture of orange juice and vanilla, and just mixing it until it reaches the right consistency. I can always add more powdered sugar, and I can always add more liquid. And the orange zest will be the finish of the cake as a garnish. I'm going to add just a little bit more liquid to this. This beautiful cake comes together in one bowl for an easy cleanup. It's always delicious and freezes well. My family loves bundt cakes and anything with pumpkin, especially this time of the year. So this is always a family favorite.